This conference will now be recorded.
Hi, and thank you for dialing in today to join us on the Member Benefits webinar. My name is Tracy Alfonsi. I am the Director of CAM Membership Services, and I will be speaking today about the various benefits associated with being a member of our association. We're going to start first here on the CAM page. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so you can see where I'm at. This is our website. It can be found at buildwithcam.com. On our landing page are the buttons to the most frequently visited sites, or pages rather, within our site. And what I'm going to do today, really for the benefits presentation, is talk about the top reasons why companies tell us they join our organization. So I'm going to start there. Let's first talk about how CAM got started. So CAM began in 1885. I'm going to navigate here over to the history so we can look at the timeline quickly. In 1885, we began as the Builders Exchange of Detroit in Michigan. Our offices were initially located in Detroit and stayed there for a number of years. During that period, we developed our printed buyer's guide, which I'll talk about in a moment. We organized a group health insurance program. We opened up our own credit union. We organized a workers' compensation insurance program. And then in 1985, we officially rebranded at our 100th anniversary and changed the association's name to the Construction Association of Michigan. In 1989, we took our project news reporting service from a printed newspaper directly to an electronic plan room that was accessible through the very beginning, early infancy version of the internet. In 2002, we added labor relations. In 2005, we added CAM safety. In 2008, we expanded our footprint and we acquired the Tri-Cities Builders Exchange, and their members became CAM members. And then in 2011, we officially formed our Government Affairs Committee. The other thing you need to know about CAM is that we are governed by a 12-person board of directors. Our board members are elected by the CAM membership. So 3 retire every year and 3 new are brought in every year. We'll be voting on the 3 new members, which will take office next year in February. That voting process takes place this year in December. Our current chairman of our board is Kevin Fouché. He's from the Commercial Contracting Corporation. Our other officers include Curlin Blaze from Blaze Contracting, Eric Wordhouse from Edwards Glass, and Sam Rusiger from the Chrisman Company. Kevin Kohler is our association president. CAM Administrative Services is the health insurance product that CAM initially founded back in the 60s. It offers self-insured, level-funded, and fully insured group health insurance, including medical, prescription drug, dental, vision, and group life, accidental death, and dismemberment insurance. They can insure up to, they range from 5 insured lives up to 75 insured lives. So it's a great fit for some of our smaller contractors or contractors whose field personnel may be covered by union benefits, but they're seeking an option to cover their management and their office staff. So CAM Administrative Services is a health insurance program developed specifically for our members and provided to our members at discounted pricing. You can find out more about subscribing to the CAM Benefit Insurance Program by contacting Rob Walters, and his information is here on our website. Next up is the Workers' Compensation Insurance Program. Again, another program founded for CAM members specifically and continues to be available for CAM members. This is a group self-insurance program. They generally give back dividends at the end of the year if the loss rates were below expected loss rates. We have had some members who get back more at the end of the year than they actually put into the program. They're very selective about the contractors that they allow into the program, and they have very competitive rates. And we highly encourage our CAM membership to go through CAM Comp and at least do the process of getting a quote, making sure that you're getting the best workers' compensation insurance you can. Our CAM Comp office is located in Clinton Township. It is ran by a woman by the name of Jan Prince, you can go to our website and click on safetypays.net or go directly to safetypays.net and get in touch with them about adding CAMComp to your benefit package. The other offer that we have is banking at the Construction Federal Credit Union. So CFCU, again, founded by CAM for our members. The actual CFCU office is located in the area of the 12-mile Telegraph 696 Bingham Farms office complex, but they do offer banking at ATMs and other credit union locations all over the place. You can find out more about how to bank at CFCU or take advantage of their really competitive rates and low interest rates on personal auto loans, boat loans, mortgages, student loans, etc. You can either Google CFCU or again come to our website, click here for access to their website, and you can reach out to the folks at CFCU for more information about the benefits of banking with them. The next reason people tell us that they join our association is to take advantage of the events that we host that are designed really to allow our membership to either network with each other or to provide opportunities for our members to invite their guests, their customers, their clients to take part in really fun and great social networking events at prices that are extremely affordable. Some examples of the events that we host every year would include a European pheasant hunt. We do 2 sporting clays each year. We have an opening day party during the Tigers opening day downtown. We also do another Tiger game related event in July with food trucks and open bar. We celebrate the Woodward Dream Cruise here at our building with a picnic to take advantage of our prime location on Woodward Avenue. And we also offer other opportunities like participation in a bowling tournament. We have 4 golf outings every year, and we have a mid-year economic forecast as well as an annual trade show or expo that takes place in February. So lots of opportunities to network or advertise or sponsor or exhibit to our members and users of construction supplies and services. If you have any questions about upcoming social, sporting, or exhibitor events, you can reach me directly. Again, my name is Tracy Alfonsi, or you can come to our website and click on any of these links, and they will take you to the place where you can learn more about that particular event or register to attend. I'm going to circle back to the training and education in just a moment. Another one of the top reasons why companies join CAM is to be included in the Construction Buyer's Guide. So currently the Construction Buyer's Guide is a printed directory. It has a section that lists every single CAM member alphabetically by company name, and then in the back of the book it breaks everybody down under classified listing. CAM members can pay to be included under as many listings as they want to in the guide. We're in the process now of entertaining RFPs that we put on an RFP. We're entertaining proposals now to take this printed version of the buyer's guide and develop a mobile application so that users of the guide can more easily access the information, the classified listings of our members through an app downloaded directly to their mobile phone. So we hope to announce more information about how to access and utilize that app at our 2020 Expo, which takes place in February next year on the 12th and 13th of February. CAM member companies also receive a free subscription to our CAM magazine. CAM magazine is published monthly. It is a glossy magazine that's mailed to the office of the member once a month. We also offer special project awards that are given through the magazine. So every October we feature 12 special projects in the October magazine, and then the membership is invited to vote on one of those 12 projects for the special project of the year. And the trophy or the plaque is awarded to that company and the rest in the team, the design team, in February at our annual meeting. Access to professional development and training opportunities, again, is another great reason why companies join CAM. In the United States, associations like ours are responsible for more professional development training hours than most colleges and universities. Every year, CAM hosts over 100 different classes, and they range from first aid CPR, AED training, which generally takes place here at our building once a month, all the way up to the residential builder's license prep class, as well as 30-hour OSHA classes, 10-hour OSHA classes, scaffolding training, etc. We also offer classes that specialize in construction management, construction law, and construction documents. So things like lien law and sworn statements and having paperwork together to make sure you get paid at the end of the project. We offer classes to educate your staff on how to best be prepared in advance of your project to execute all of your paperwork requirements. So that would be available through our CAM Tech offerings. Our classes change on a fairly regular basis, so we're offering something almost all the time, but I would recommend you visit our website to see what is coming up currently on the calendar and what's available to your staff. We also have a full-time safety person on staff here at CAM. His name is Jason Griffin, and he came to us from the MIOSHA SET division, the Consultation, Education, and Training division over at MIOSHA. Obviously, that makes him extremely well qualified and well versed in all of the regulations pertaining to job site safety and health. Jason is available to speak with CAM members about their written safety manual, about pre-task plans, about job site safety analysis. He can come out to a job site and do a mock inspection for you. He can review your existing manual and safety training calendar to make sure you're checking all the boxes as it relates to regulatory compliance. Jason is also qualified to teach the 30-hour and the 10-hour, among many other safety-related courses. So if you have a group of adequate size, he can always schedule a special training time either for your staff to come here to our building, or he's available to come on site to a location of your choice to present that training in a way that's convenient for the staff. So if you're interested in more information about taking advantage of the CAM safety services, you can call our office and ask to speak with Jason, or again, visit our website and contact him directly. We also have these resources available here, some toolbox talk examples, some information regarding our Safety Leadership Conference, which takes place in December, and other access to different links and suggested information that we've posted out on our site that we have found to be helpful as it relates to construction safety. We're also actively involved in the way in which Michigan sets legislation and how it affects our industry. We believe in supporting pro-business legislation. We employ a lobbyist, Kinsvetter, Dowling & Associates, and directly through KDA, we have a gentleman by the name of Jason Wadaga, who keeps an eye on what's happening in Lansing and reports back to our Government Affairs Committee on his recommendations for what we need to be watching and what we need to be involved in. So CAM members can know that we are actively involved at a legislative level. We're often participating in committee hearings and panel discussions at that state level to make sure that the voice of our members is heard as decisions are made that could impact our industry and the folks that belong to the CAM membership. If you're interested in joining the Government Affairs Committee or the Legislative Committee, you can speak to our labor attorney who we have on staff here. His name is James Oleksinski, or Jim Oleksinski. So you can call the office and ask to speak with Jim, or visit our website again for more information about how to become involved in that arm of CAM and be an active participant on that committee. I'm going to spend a couple minutes now talking about the discount programs available to CAM members. As a member of CAM, you can take advantage of any of the programs here listed on our website. And again, these change. We're adding occasionally. We add new. We change relationships with some of the vendors. So it's important to stay up to date on what is currently available to CAM members. Our three most popular programs would be Staples Advantage, the Sunoco Fleet Card, and UPS. Staples Advantage is an opportunity for you to save money on every single purchase you make through Staples, and they have a wide variety of products, and they're continuing to add to their catalog as well. So generally, When you think of Staples, you think of office supplies, but they also offer print services, everything from business cards to marketing flyers and brochures, all the way up to giant signage and floor stickers and things like that for events. They've also recently begun to carry safety supplies such as safety glasses and reflective vests and things like that that are important to have available on job sites. And of course, the office furniture, equipment, computers, etc. All those things could be eligible for savings under that Staples Advantage program. The Sunoco Fleet Card is a newer addition to the CAM member benefit program. The Sunoco Fleet Card offers a cents per gallon savings for every gallon pumped at a Sunoco station. So their current promotion right now is up to 12 cents per gallon. I believe that runs for any new member that joins between now and the end of July 2019. So 12 cents a gallon off of gallons pumped at Sunoco fuel stations. If you're interested in finding out more about that Fleet Card program, you can come to our website, the member benefits website here. Just going to refresh this page. Click on that Sunoco logo, and then this website here will take you to a place where it'll ask you a few questions about whether you're currently using a fuel program, how many vehicles you have on the road, and other questions like that to help you make a decision about whether it's a good fit for your business and what your savings might look like if you took advantage of that program. UPS offers up to 36% off on shipping services for CAM member companies. You can come here, click on this UPS logo, and then go to this savewithups.com/CAM website, and that'll give you more information about utilizing that UPS shipping discount. EVS, or Executive Vehicle Sales and Leasing, offers assistance to folks who might be too busy to visit 12 different dealerships to find the best deal on purchasing a new vehicle. So what EVS specializes in is you give them a call and you tell our friend Mike at EVS that you're a CAM member and that you have a budget of X number of dollars and you're looking for an SUV. And then Mike takes it upon himself to figure out which dealership in the area has exactly what you're looking for within your budget. And he can either offer services right up to the point where he can drive to your office with your new car and drop off those keys for you. So it really is an executive level service offered and available to CAM members. Visicom Services is an IT, professional IT management firm. We actually use Visicom here at CAM. They send a gentleman to our building once a week. He spends about 4 or 5 hours here at our building and solves our IT issues, sets up new employees with new computers, handles our email account setup, things like that. We're a company of about 27 employees, so that's about all we need for IT management, but they can scale up to a full-time consultant or a couple hours a week or a couple hours a month, whatever suits your company. CAM members can save up to 17% per hour on an agreement with Visicom Services. Momentum Fleet Management Group offers discounted purchases on fleet purchases, but they also offer great savings on one-at-a-time vehicle purchases as well, specifically in the Chevrolet and Ford, well, General Motors and Ford markets. They can get great deals. You can get fleet pricing on one vehicle or fleet pricing on multiple vehicles. So you could give our friends Momentum a call. Ardeen Riley is our salesperson there, and her phone number is found here on our website. William Jeffrey and Associates is a wealth management firm. CAM members can receive a complimentary consultation and up to 50% off of a comprehensive wealth management plan for their business and family members. So you can give Bill Jeffrey a call, tell him you're a CAM member, and he'll be happy to help you out with that wealth management planning. Metro Wireless offers business internet, and what they specialize in are creating hotspots. So if you've got a job site construction trailer on a job site and you need to have Wi-Fi internet access in that construction trailer for your staff, they are specially designed for short-term contracts for access to that internet that they can provide for your construction trailer. You can contact sales@metrowireless.com for more information about saving 5% as a CAM member on that service. La Quinta Inn and Suites offers 10% off to CAM members. This is a great opportunity to save some money on hotels if you're sending employees to work out of town. If they're out of state or outside of the general region and you're putting them up in a hotel, take a look at the competitive rates at the local La Quinta to where they're going, and use this code MCGRP1 and they'll give you 10% off of your night stay. And then lastly, in our newest program that we just added within the last 30 days is an agreement that we worked out to save our CAM members thousands of dollars on Sprinter vans. So currently it's a $5,000 savings on a Sprinter van. If you go through our friend Brad over at Hoekstra Transportation in Troy, and here's Brad's number, 248-953-0070. Give him a call before you purchase a Sprinter van and see what he can do to save you money on a van. Again, all of these services and discounts are available to folks that have a current membership with CAM. Typically what happens is you contact one of these program providers. They give you a quote. They tell you what it would look like if you were a CAM member. And then before they complete the sale or enter into the agreement with you, they'll reach out to me and ask for confirmation that you are, in fact, a current member in good standing. And I'll provide that back in a letter to them with your member account number, and then they can move forward with the transaction and getting you set up with whatever it is you're seeking through that program. All right, so that completes the information on the CAM member benefits, with the exception of our last part here, which is our online plan room. I'm going to go over the online plan room and the different services and access available at the different levels of subscription. CAM was founded, as I said, back in 1885 with the sole purpose of providing information to contractors about opportunities for bid. And here we are 134 years later, and it is still the core piece of our business. We employ 10 full-time individuals whose job it is to find construction bidding opportunities in Michigan, as well as the northern counties in Indiana and Ohio. They track down the project information, the plans and specifications, and the project team information, and post it on a login password protected website available to subscribers of the service. Now, if you're a CAM member paying your annual dues, which are $400 for the first year and $310 for each additional year, and you're a member in good standing, you are welcome to visit our office in Bloomfield Hills or our office in Saginaw and access anything behind this login password screen without any additional cost. So come to our office and check out what we have available to bid on. If it's inconvenient for you to come to either one of those offices and you'd rather access the service at your home or at your office, that of course is available on a subscription basis. The subscription is based on two main criteria. The first one is, do you need access to documents? So there's the lower level service that we call news. That's access to just the project information. And from there, the upgrade would be called Plan Room. And Plan Room would provide access to the job documents, including the plans and specs. So first question is, do you need access to the documents? And then the second question is, how much of the state do you need access to? So we break our state up into two different regions. It's either Greater Detroit, which are the 9 counties surrounding Detroit, or the rest of the state. So if you are on the far west side of the state, if you're in Grand Rapids or Kalamazoo, then you really probably are only interested in what we call West North Central, which is everything except Greater Detroit. So there's Greater Detroit, West North Central, which is everything but Greater Detroit, or a combination of both of those is what we call statewide. And statewide, of course, includes everything in Michigan and also those counties in Indiana and Ohio that we report on. So the subscription prices can range anywhere from $500 a year all the way up to $1,860 a year, again, depending on, do you need access to documents and how much of the state do you need access to? And myself or any one of my membership representatives are more than happy to provide trial access, walk you through setting up your system and your filters to make sure you're getting the projects out that you're interested in, and walk you through a full demo to make sure it's a good fit for you before you subscribe. So I'm just going to log in and give you a view of what it would look like if you were a subscriber to the system. So this is the landing page of our plan room. We call this the desk pad. So you can see here it says My Desk Pad. And what you'll find in the middle of the screen is we are currently reporting 452 projects that are out and active, available for bid. This count right here breaks them down by region, and you can see the regions here correspond in their colored coding sections. So Greater Detroit, again, these counties here in the southwest region of the state. So 231 projects actively bidding in the Greater Detroit region. You can search a variety of different ways. So the first way to search is this button right here, Search New Projects. Search New Projects is going to show you everything that was entered since yesterday. If you haven't looked at the system in a week, of course, you can back this up, put it in for last week, and it'll show you everything we've put in the last 7 days. So we've added 237 new projects in the last 7 days. This report is sortable by bid date, by project title, by city, or by state. So let's search new projects. The next way to search is Project Quick Search. This is a great option if you know what it is you're looking for. If somebody told you to take a look at the Kroger project that is actively bidding currently, you can just type in Kroger, and it's going to show you that we are currently tracking 3 Kroger projects in our system. You can search by region. By clicking on any one of these regions, you'll get the full list of projects. I'm going to click on Complete List. And even from Complete List, you can click on any of these headings and again, narrow that search down by the region. So this screen shows you all 452 projects that we currently have out for bid. Again, you can sort by the project number, any of these columns across the top. I want to call your attention to this column here, which we call Docs, and these different icons here represent what you see across the top. So for us, not available means either we can't get them or there are none issued for this project. On order means there are documents available for this project and we're waiting to receive them. Processing means we have the documents for this project and my team is breaking them apart, indexing them, naming them, and we'll be uploading them to our website in a way that makes it user-friendly to take a look at. And then once all those steps have been completed, they get flipped to available. So you see the green available, the yellow they're working on them, the white we're waiting for them, and then lastly the red slash that means they're not going to be available to our users. So we'll just select a project here so I can show you next steps. So this is our project detail page. Up here at the top, you have a couple of different choices. Hide next time simply means you looked at it, it's not something you are ever going to be interested in looking at it again. You can hide it so it stops showing up in your search results. You can elect to add your company to the bidders list. So it's going to show your company name here. If you've got contacts tied to your company, you can choose who the main point of contact should be, a good phone number to reach you, what kind of company you are, an email address, and then down here in the bidder solicitation field, maybe you're accepting subbids on this project. So you could put in here accepting subbids until 2 p.m. on May 15th. A default solicitation means this is what you want to show up on a project every single time you add yourself to a bidders list. An example might be if you are a veteran-owned business or a woman-owned business, you could put that here in this field so that it's designated and shows up every time your company appears on a bidders list. Here you'll find the scope. My data entry team enters this based off of the project documents. In red notes, we include information that we think is most beneficial and most important to the users of our system. So if we've received addenda or memos or clarifications on a project, it'll go here in the red notes. We'll also tell you who you should contact if you have any questions about the project. And then we'll tell you who our reporter is in case you have any questions about what we have on here. You can always come in here and see who you should reach out to in the event that you have a question that you need to get answered directly through us. Down here, we'll tell you who the project team is. We'll have an owner, an architect, and if a general contractor has been assigned, we'll include that here. If you're interested in who else is on the bidders list, you can click on bidders list. In this particular instance, nobody's added themselves just yet. And then lastly are the documents on the page. So you can see on this project, we've received one memo, no addenda. We've taken the spec book for you and we've broken it down and named every single section according to that table of contents. So this helps you sort through exactly what you want. If you want all of it, you can merge it back into one PDF and download it. You can download it as a zip file and save that to your desktop. And then our blueprints, similar idea. We break these down by section so that they can be easily navigated based on what type of work you do. You can select a whole section and merge them into a PDF. If you'd like us to print them out and send them to you, you can purchase the plans and we'll be happy to print them here at our office and make them available for pickup or indicate that you'd like them delivered. You can download into a zip file or you can download all the things all at one time into a document that you can access and save to your desktop. Back here up in the top corner, these are sort of the quick facts about the project. This is our project ID, bid due date and time. If we have an addenda received, you'll see the count here, memo count. We try to obtain information on estimated costs and square footage, and if we were successful at finding that information, we'll plug that in here. If the owner of the project has designated their own project number or project ID, we'll enter that here. You can see the project is actively bidding and we do have the documents available. It's not publicly funded. If you need copies of the plans, you can get them from the GC. And if there was a pre-bid meeting, we would have that listed here. And the pre-bid meeting would also show up here in the middle of the page for you. If you want to know who's been looking at this project, you can click on visitors. It'll show you all of the companies that have accessed and looked at this project. All right, I'm going to navigate back to the desk pad. And I'm going to show you how to create a search filter to narrow down these options to be the projects that you care about. So you can see all of the options that are checked here on all of the steps. First choice is on order to us means we are still waiting on additional information. But if you want to know, as soon as we know that there's a project, go ahead and leave on order checked. If you don't want to see that project until we have entered the scope of work, gotten a hold of the documents, etc., then you're going to want to uncheck this so that you don't see it until we flip that status to active. So we're interested in all of these kinds of projects. Let's say we specialize in schoolwork and libraries and hospitals. So I'm going to select education, healthcare, library. I can narrow my search results down by the whole state. I can go for individual counties. I'm going to tell it I want the Tri-County area. I want Oakland, Wayne, and Macomb. Save my selections and search for projects. So we have 29 projects that meet that criteria of a library, a school, or a hospital or healthcare-related facility. If we want to look quickly at the details on the project, we can see the scope of work. The documents are available. We can elect to track the project. What that means to you is if you track it with email, anytime we make a significant change to the project, like updating the bid date or adding addenda, you'll get an email. If you track without email, then the project will be saved in your tracked projects list, which I'll show you in just a moment. So I'm going to go back to that search result really quick. I still want to see education, healthcare, and libraries, But maybe I'm an electrical contractor and I'm only worried about projects that reference the word electric. So let's search for those projects. And clearly it knocked out my counties, so it's giving me everything now. So I'm up to 56 projects throughout our state that we're tracking. And now when I hit that green plus symbol, it's going to tell me where it found my keyword. So I'm going to give it a minute here to think about it. You can put in as many keywords as you want, and you can have as many filters as you want. So we have some contractors who create 100 different filters and put one keyword in each filter. So in this case, it's going to show me that the word electric was found one time in addendum number 1. It was found 2 times in this construction facilities document, and again 1 time in unit masonry. I might look at these minimal results and say, you know what? This is not a project that I need. It's not ranking high enough on my list of hits. So I could say hide it next time I run this search, or I could say hide it now. Get rid of it. I know I don't need it. So you can open all at the same time. The system is searching through all of the pages for your keywords. So if you open all at the same time, it could take a minute for it to respond. You can see this project here has the word electric in it many times, right? So it's showing them enough times that maybe this one is interesting to me, and I'm going to say, let's go ahead and track this one. Let's add it to our tracked projects. So again, lots of ways to customize your filter search. You can name it and save it. We could call one electric. We could call one exhaust fans. We could call one generators, and just put one keyword in each filter. Or you could call your filter electric and put all those keywords in these 4 spots here. So I'll return to the desk pad. I'm going to show you what my tracked projects look like. So these are projects I'm tracking in the pre-bid phase. Access to projects that are still in that pre-bid or design phase is limited to a subscription we call Virtual Leads. You can subscribe to Virtual Leads for $264 a year, and you'll get access to these RFQs, RFPs, design phase style projects. Here you see the Burt Township Schools project that I just elected to track just a moment ago. And then down here, these are projects whose bid date has passed, but that I added to my tracked list. And this is what I want to show you. We have a reporter whose responsibility it is to follow up on these projects and get the information about who the low bidders were and who the contract awards went to. So this project right here, this Wellness Center in Harrison Township, we're awaiting on contract award information, but we can tell you that these are the 3 companies and these are the bid amounts on this project. School projects, we get quite a bit of information and a copy of the bid tabulation. So here's the 1, 2, and 3 low bidders in the respective categories. Again, if we have the category for this particular project, we can see these 3 companies, first, second, and third companies. And when we have the definitive contract award information, you would see that posted here as well. So lots of great information that we make available to subscribers. I'll return here. If you accidentally hit a project and you want to go back and find it, you can click on My Hidden Projects and you can unhide. And the last thing I want to show you about our powerful tool is the directory search. So let's say we want to see in Michigan all general contractors. And maybe we want general contractors that specialize in commercial work. I have 715 responses. If I sort by this column, which stands for member, all of these CAM logos here mean that these folks subscribe to this online system. That means they are actively using this virtual plan room to track projects. If you take a look at this company here, AZ Shmina, and you say they have been on a bidders list 434 times, and you want to know what kind of projects are they looking at, you can click on H for history, click on that 39, and you can see these are the 39 projects that they have been on a bidders list for or been a member of the project team in the last 12 months. Let me go back to that. You can look at their profile, and it'll tell you everything that we know about their company, where they're located, what their website is, and who the personnel are at their company in case you want to get in touch with one of the folks representing that company over there. So just a ton of information really at your fingertips to access and get into this here. Again, I did general contractors, but you can search for any one of the trades as they break down by CSI code. So I'll just go back here to these CSI divisions. Let's say you're interested in heating and cooling. Here are all of the CSI divisions under the HVAC division number 23, but maybe you want to limit it here to packaged water chillers. So you can actually narrow down and get that specific to the companies. Again, we're going to pick Michigan. We have 19. We can sort by CAM users of the online plan room, or by company name, or by city. You can export this list to Excel, to a PDF, or a printer-friendly version that you can send to your printer. So that is a super quick demonstration of the powerful potential of our online plan room. Again, we offer free trials. New members, we're currently offering you 30 days of access, wide open access to the full statewide version of our plan room if you sign up for membership between now and the end of June. Again, 30 days of access to everything that we have in a statewide subscription, which is about a $175 value just for that 30-day access. So I want to thank you for joining me today on the webinar. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Again, my name is Tracy Alfonsi. I'm the Director of Member Services here at CAM. I can be reached directly on my line in the office here at 248-972-1113, or shoot me an email at cam@buildwithcam.com. Thank you for your time today. Hope to see you at an upcoming event.